Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to change out my rear tire on my Honda Goldwing DCT. I already have the tire taken off of the bike. I have the Bridgestone drive guard run flat that has been previously mounted on the rear of the Honda Goldwing, but this tire is starting to show a little bit of wear. So I'm going to change it out with a new tire. The Bridgestone drive guard 195/55/16 has been discontinued. I've switched to the Pirelli run flat. It's a Pirelli P7 run flat. I want you to stay tuned to this video, and I'm going to just demonstrate how I change out this Bridgestone run flat to the Pirelli P7 run flat. So let's get started.
Goldwing Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my moto vlogs.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is take out the valve core from inside of the tire. I'm going to remove the Fobo tire pressure monitoring. I'm going to take off this sensor, and I'll probably get a notification on my phone that the sensor has been taken off. Now that I removed that sensor, I'm going to take out the inner valve core. Next, I'm going to break the bead on the tire with my bead breaker. So I'm going to take my tire and break the bead. I may need to push the Honda Goldwing out of the way. I'm going to sit my tire to the side, my replacement tire. Keep in mind that this tire has a wheel sensor in there, and I want to make sure that I do not damage the wheel sensor. So I'm going to break the bead. I'm going to spray a little bit of lubricant just to lubricate the bead. It'll make it easier to break the seal on the tire. I want to verify that my bead is broken. Next, I'm going to rotate the tire, and I want to make sure that I don't damage the wheel sensor. There she goes. I'm gonna take a little bit of lubricant. Want to lubricate that rim. Makes it easier to break the bead. Now I can take my wheel and I need to mount it to the tire machine. Next, I can lock the wheel to the tire machine. So the next step is for me to take the tire off of the rim. Press down on the bead. Now it's time to take the tire off of the rim. And now I can rotate the tire around to take it off of the rim. And now that tire is off of the rim. And this is the Bridgestone Drive Guard Run Flat. It's still got a pretty good amount of life left on this tire. But since I'm taking a road trip and I'm gonna be riding thousands of miles, I like to start out with some fresh rubber. So we're gonna change this out with the Pirelli P7 Run Flat. So keep in mind that you have a wheel sensor on the Honda Gold Wings from 2012 or newer. Make sure that when you remove the tire that you're mindful about the wheel sensor. If you're not mindful, you can break the wheel sensor. The wheel sensor sits right on the bottom of the valve stem. So make sure that if you're changing a tire or if you have someone to change your tire, make sure that they are aware that your motorcycle has tire pressure monitoring. So this is going to be the inside. This is going to be the outside. Normally a tire would have a yellow dot, but I don't see a yellow dot. Sometimes you can find it on the inside, and I do not even see it on the inside. So this tire does not have a yellow dot. This is the outside right here. This is the inside. I'm going to lubricate this bead. So now that I have the tire lubed up, it's ready to be mounted. I'm going to go with the inside down. I don't see a yellow dot. Inside down. Bring it back across. I don't have to worry about balancing because I have the Centromatic wheel balancers. If you guys need Centromatic wheel balancers for your Honda Gold Wing, I'm going to include a link in the description of the video or where you can pick up wheel balancers for your motorcycle. Have the tire on the bead. This will be the outside. Next, I'm going to take my air hose, and I should get 2 pops once I start putting air in the tire. That's 1. Should be, that's 2. Once you get the 2 pops, Let the air out of the tire. Next, I'm going to put back my valve core using my valve core removal tool. Tighten it back down. One of the biggest questions that I always get is, what tire pressure should I run on my Honda Goldwing? I highly recommend that you run the original pressures that the Honda Goldwing called for. For the previous generation, I think the pressure is 41 PSIs. For my Honda Goldwing, I'm going to run anywhere between 41 and 44 PSIs. Now, do what's comfortable for you. Some riders like to ride with 30 PSIs. In my opinion, that's not enough air. But do what works best for you. For my Honda Goldwing, I'm going to put anywhere between 41 and 45 PSIs. So now I can air up my tire. Always take a tire gauge and just verify, just to make sure. Okay. So now this tire is mounted. And it's ready to go. So the only thing remains is for me to clean up the wheel. Since I have it off of the Honda Goldwing, I'm going to take some soap and water and I'm going to clean my chrome wheel just to remove the brake dust that has built up on the wheels.